California winds that have fueled wildfires at both ends of the state have prompted mass power shutdowns. Jane Wells is standing by. She joins us right now with what's happening on the ground. Jane, good morning.
Hi, Becky. Yeah, this is still the Getty Fire area. They're concerned that as these winds pick up today, maybe there's some still smoldering embers in these destroyed houses, which could come across and get houses which are not burned yet. But we have a bunch of new information now. This is covered by Los Angeles Department of Water and Power, which does not turn off the power preemptively. And as we got video of some of its power inspectors coming through this neighborhood yesterday, investigators now believe this fire may have been started by a DWP power line, which was knocked down by a tree branch. But we're also getting bigger news about an even bigger fire last year, the Woolsey fire, which destroyed over 1,600 homes, killed 3 people. Southern California Edison International said on its earnings call late yesterday, it could be liable for that fire.
Absent additional evidence, SCE believes it is likely that its equipment was associated with the ignition of the Woolsey fire. Final determination of legal causation and liability would only be made during lengthy and complex litigation.
That sent shares down after hours, though. Edison is saying its $1.8 billion reserves that are already set aside is enough. By the way, look, PG&E shares popped yesterday. Not really sure why. I'll let you guys figure that out. Meantime, going forward, Governor Newsom signed a bill this summer that creates this massive wildfire fund to fight these things, funded by both the utility companies and the ratepayers, and so that the utility companies can dip into it for if they have acted prudently. Well, what's prudent? Turning off the power in advance. That's why this is happening. And finally, this being L.A., the most famous person still under evacuation was tracked down at basketball practice.
Well, I was talking to my wife about it a little bit. I said I hadn't been in a fire drill since like the 7th grade. Just challenging, at that hour, getting my family, getting my kids and everybody having to evacuate at such a, rapid rate. Not much time to really think about what you can get or what you can do. You just got to get out and get to safety.
Thousands still evacuated. And by the way, LeBron sent a taco truck yesterday to help feed the firefighters. Guys?
All right, Jane, what's today? Today's Wednesday. It's going to calm down a little, right?
No.
No worse? When is it calming down?
We have a red fire. We have a, allegedly tomorrow mid-morning.
Okay.
Red flag warnings. At the same time, we also have a frost warning, which never happens. You've got a frost warning and a red flag warning. It's a very weird thing.
It is weird.
Jane, hi. In addition to the human tragedies, I'm hearing from friends that insurance companies are becoming very hesitant to renew home insurances. And those who do are doubling the price. Are you hearing the same thing?
I'm not hearing that yet. But, Mohammed, last year we had it was for farmers and Allstate and State Farm, it was a big deal. And more people are having to get into what's called the FAIR Plan, as you know, if they're built up against this open space. This FAIR Plan is sort of a insurance of last resort provided by the state, but which is funded by insurance companies, which means it's funded by you and me. So I think you're going to see more and more people on a FAIR Plan just because, it seems untenable at this point. But what's amazing to me is the fires so far this year have not been as bad as last year in terms of damage and destruction, and nobody's died. And you could possibly credit the technology and the apps with the authorities telling people to evacuate. And this year, people actually are evacuating as opposed to last year.